Collective, welcome back to Divine Essence Tarot. Tonight we're going to take a look at just a collective reading, okay? This means that this is for all signs, okay? No one in specific. If the shoe fits, if the energy resonates for you, then it's for you. Whenever you found this message, this is when you were supposed to find it. And so we're going to take a look at what you currently have going on, just in general in your life, love life, money, finances, things like that. And let's see what comes out. Okay, let's take a look. I'm using this deck that I've never used before. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. Spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, show me what I need to see when it comes to my collective spirit. What energy is my collective in currently? Let's see what energy you're in. You're walking away from something or someone. Either you've already walked away or you're planning to turn your back on something or somebody. Could be a job, could be a relationship, a friendship, something that is no longer fulfilling you when it comes to your emotional needs, when it comes to just your overall needs. It's not working. Okay, you could have water in your chart. You could have Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You don't have to, but yeah, this is something. There's a situation that is, it used to be something that made you happy. It used to fill you up. It used to make you feel good. And at this time, you see how the sky is so dark. It's nighttime on this card. You're leaving because this person doesn't make you feel good anymore. The connection doesn't feel healthy for you anymore. Or this job is no longer doing it for you. Your bag is packed, so you're ready to go. Okay? You could have, what you see how that moon is lit up. The only thing in the sky is the moon. There's no stars or anything. The moon illuminates everything. So I feel like whatever it is that you're walking away from, collective, or whoever it is, you, just based on your intuition is telling you that it's time to go. It's time to, go in a different direction. You have to know when to walk away, right? Whatever it is and whoever it is. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. Tell me more, Spirit, about this Eight of Cups. Page of Swords. You could have air in your chart also. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I feel like this is your energy right now. You see how that sword is pointed up towards the sky? You're someone who is highly intelligent. You have a childlike nature about you too, very playful, joy. You have like a joy for life, a zest for life. I just heard very intellectual. You love communication and things being clear. And this is the kind of person that you are. Page of Swords is somebody who loves to learn, someone who enjoys researching and traveling and just learning about as many things as possible. And you don't like lies. So I feel like just being that this card is connected to, you see how this card is connected to this one. This card came out to confirm this card. You're looking over at these cups and looking at the fact that whatever it is not satisfying you anymore. And you have found out the truth about something. You're someone who's very honest. And it could be that what you found out, the secret that you could have found out, is that this person has secrets, or that they were hiding something or someone from you. You could feel, I'm just getting from my intuition, you could feel that whoever, if this is a person, that whoever you were dealing with, that you're walking away from, you could have found out and realized something about this person that was hidden in the beginning. So something has been illuminated to you. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Spirit, what has my collective found out? If this is a person, what have they found out about this person? Four of Pentacles reversed. So I'm going to show you in the upright. Okay, somebody could have, either you, or if this is a person that you have, or you're planning on walking away from, or you already walked away, this person could have Earth in their chart, either you or them. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I feel like what you have found out about them is that they are actually blocked when it comes to their emotions. You see how she's covering up her heart with one of these pentacles? This person that you're dealing with is someone who is guarded. You didn't know that in the beginning. You thought that this person was very much open to having a relationship, but from what I can see, you might have found out later on, after dealing with them and learning them and watching how they move, that they actually are blocking you from getting close to them. This person has a wall up. And that's why you're doing this. You have packed your bag and you're like, nah, I can't deal with this. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, Spirit. Okay, Seven of Cups came reversed. So this is the Seven of Cups. This is all about options of what this person was hiding. You could feel that this person has other options that they're unwilling to let go of. You could feel that they're attached to somebody else. See, one of these cups, because all these cups are options. One of these cups has a heart in it, and it's right at the center, up at the top. There could be someone in their energy who they hold on to. And no matter how many relationships they get in, they cling to this one person. They just can't leave them alone. They can't not have, an attachment to them. They could have a child with the person. They could just have history with this person. They could have been with this person for years, 7 years or more. But in terms of what you have found out, yes, you could have found out, from what I can see, that this person is not as open to a relationship right now because they're still clinging to somebody else. And they still have an emotional attachment to this person. So they can't let you in, and they don't want to let you in because in actuality, they would love to be with that person. And that's something you could have found out. Okay. Now, let's take a look at if this is a person that you are walking away from, or you have recently already walked away from, or you're planning to walk away. This person, what's their intention? Let's see that. What's this person's intention with you? Well. Look, the sun. Wow, tell me more. Nine of Swords. So you know the crazy thing? Nine of Swords reversed. It looks like this person, although they're clinging to this other person, right? And they're blocked. They're actually I feel like they're in a defensive stance with you. They could be very defensive right now. If you try to talk to them, they could be, starting arguments with you. They could be, but in actuality, their intention is they want to be happy with you. You see the sun? They actually want that warm, loving, caring, nurturing relationship where you guys can grow. They don't want to be in the Nine of Swords. They want to release these swords because right now I feel like they may have a lot of things that are keeping them up at night. They could have a lot of stresses and, responsibilities, and this could be your energy or theirs. Remember, the energy in tarot could be interchangeable. So I could be talking to you, collective, or I could be talking to your person. You understand? So I feel like you've been stressing, and they could very well have been stressing recently, but they want to come out of that anxiousness and that worry. They could sense that you're worried, or you have a sense of like, you guys just haven't been in a good place when it comes to being on the same page. And I feel like because you didn't know what was going on, and you had a thought that something could be going on behind your back, but you just couldn't pinpoint what it was. And maybe you still can't. You don't have any hardcore evidence of what this person is dealing with. But they want to come out of that energy, and they would really love to be in a good place with you. I can see that. You make them very happy. You make them feel good when they're with you. Amazing. You have a healing energy with you. And, you know, you give them something that they need when it comes to their emotional needs. And it's funny that you're able to give them what they need, right? But it looks like they are unable to give you what you need. So there's an imbalance here. Remember, you're walking away because you're not happy, but it looks like you make them happy. You know, it would have to be that you both make each other happy for it to work, right? Or it's going to be an imbalance. Okay, Spirit, show me what the blockage is here. Show me what the blockage is. I'm getting, before I even pull, I'm getting that it might be that the Six of, maybe the Six of Pentacles might pop out, because that's all about balance or justice. But show me what the blockage is here, Spirit. Well, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is here as a blockage. And then what else, Spirit? And the Three of Cups. Three of Cups came reverse. So yeah, you guys haven't been in a good place. You haven't been celebrating together. You could have spent a lot of time drinking and partying together, having, you know, hanging out, going out, and you have not been doing that lately because this came reverse. So this is showing that the fun times, the good times have come to an end. That's one of the blockages. You guys don't even have fun. You don't connect. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect within the relationship. You feel distant from them. They could feel the very same way. You guys are not on the same wavelength. You're not seeing eye to eye. And I see disharmony here. This came reversed. There's disharmony. There's, every time you guys talk, it's some type of disagreement or argument. So that's part of the blockage that's keeping you guys from, you know, getting through this rough patch that you're in. And then with this Wheel of Fortune, you both could be thinking, well, you know, is it better for me to spin the wheel and take my chances somewhere else? So I feel like part of the issue too is that neither one of you feel safe enough to trust the relationship and just let it flow. There could be like control issues here, where one or both of you are trying to control the narrative of how this whole thing is going to play out. But yeah, Wheel of Fortune is about you know, a new cycle. And I feel like both of you are thinking, is it time to start fresh, maybe with someone else, since you guys cannot get along? There's a disconnect here. Is there distance between, is there physical distance between the collective and their person? Is there physical distance? Let's take a look. Yeah, it is. There's physical distance. And the reason I say that, this is the Death card. And anytime you ask a yes or no in tarot, and for me, if it's upright, it's a yes. Reversals are no. So there is distance between you. The death is all about, it doesn't have to be just a physical death, okay? But it's, for me, it's about transformation. You know, when you pass on, you are transformed into a whole nother dimension, right? You come back and you come back as a whole nother spirit. You understand? And well, your spirit is the same, but your body has transformed rather. So for me, this is about transformation. It's about rebirth and growth. And this is, for me, it's with this character waving that black flag, it's like a warning for you guys to know that unless both of you work on transforming the relationship and you focus on really making the changes that need to be made, then this thing, what will be the outcome, Spirit, if they don't work on it? What will be the outcome if both of these individuals don't work on it together? Yeah, the Two of Swords. It's going to be a stalemate. Oh, wow. You hear that car? You hear the alarm? For me, that's a confirmation. That alarm is a confirmation of what I just said. If you both do not come together and mutually work on this relationship will be at a stalemate. So, and one of you could have air in your chart. You could have air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And so nothing will move. Nothing's going to change here unless you guys make the changes together. And it can't just be one person making the changes. Both of you have to be on the same accord if you want it to work. So what will happen is if let's say one person is doing all the work and the other person is just doing whatever they want, it's not going to move. Nothing's going to happen here. And to be honest, this whole thing will definitely fall apart. What's the likely outcome here? Let's take a look at what the likely outcome will be with this connection. Two of Pentacles. It looks like you guys will be able to balance it out. Okay, one of you could wear your hair naturally, or maybe both of you. You could have curly, very tightly curly hair. Somebody could have brownish, like a brownish color hair. But with this Two of Pentacles, it looks like you guys will be able to balance it. After all, that will be the likely outcome. So although you could be thinking about walking away, or just on the verge of it, okay? Because that's what I could see. Spirit is saying if you guys can rebalance the relationship and really work together, both put in the work that it takes, because Pentacles are all about hard work. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't work. Relationships take work. And if you don't have the energy to do it, it's going to fall apart. So it's all up to, are you really up for it? You know? Somebody, again, could have Earth in their chart. Let's see how you feel about this person. How do you feel about them? How does my collective feel about their person? The Emperor reversed. Yeah, I'm going to show you. You feel like this Emperor came reversed. So you feel like this person is so controlling, like overly controlling, manipulative. They could have narcissistic ways, in your opinion. This is someone who you feel gaslights you. Meaning, for example, you bring something to their attention and just really trying to be vulnerable and let them know, you know, where you stand, and then they'll turn and flip it on you. For example, you'll say, okay, well, I don't like it when you go out every weekend, right? But then the person will turn around, instead of saying, okay, I understand that, babe, you know, I'm going to work on that, and then actually work on it and actually show you the proof, show you the action of working on it and not going out every weekend, spending time with you. Instead of that, what they'll do, as soon as you say, you know, I don't like that needs to change, it doesn't make me feel good. As soon as you tell them that, they'll turn around and say, well, I don't like when you bite your nails, or I don't like when you snore in the middle of the night. So what you gonna do about that? You know, like they have a problem. You feel that this person has a problem, first of all, taking responsibility when they do something wrong. They're very quick to shift that energy, instead of holding themselves responsible, they'll shift it to you and throw it on you like you did something wrong to them when you did nothing. That's gaslighting, and that's very toxic. The Emperor reversed is a very toxic energy. This person also flies off the handle. You see this guy, he's all in red, and this person flies off the handle. This is actually a woman, my bad. But this is somebody who, when they get upset, and they get upset very quickly, they have a quick trigger, I just heard, quick trigger. And when it goes off, they have a hard time calming themselves down. So they really tend to blow things out of proportion that don't need to be. They make small things huge and take like an ant hill into a molehill. Is that how they say it? An ant hill? Well, you know what I mean. They make a big deal out of something that could have been so little. You know, it didn't have to go to that extent, but they're very dramatic. The Emperor reverse is somebody who's dramatic for no apparent reason. They, you know, they have to have the last say. They have to be right. They don't like to hear other people's thoughts and opinions and feelings. And especially if they have done something wrong, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to face the fact that they could possibly do anything wrong. They always want to come off like they know what they're doing. They're in control. This is who you feel that you're dealing with. This is how they feel about you. Okay? So they look at you as the Emperor in reverse. Someone who's damn near impossible to deal with or to have just a regular conversation with. Tell me more about the Emperor. The Hermit reversed. Okay? So this is the Hermit. What I'm seeing with this Hermit here is and this came reversed. So they feel that you are someone who you have the capability to be more introspective and to be more aware of yourself and how you interact with others, but yet you don't. This came reversed. So they feel like your frequency is low. That you're low vibrational is how they're feeling you are when it comes to the relationship and how they interact with you. They don't see you as, they know that is something that you have within you, but you're not tapped into it. You're not fully tapped into your potential when it comes to your spirituality, your gifts, and that's how they feel about you. They know that something about you they have seen where it showed a side where they know that you have the capability to be high vibrational, not toxic, the opposite of all of that. But instead you kind of just, because maybe you're used to it, you know, maybe they feel that you're used to it. That's what I'm getting. You're used to being a certain way. And that's something else about this Emperor. The Emperor reverse is very stuck in their ways. They're stuck. The way that they've always done it is the way that they feel it should always be done. And that's so not true. You have to grow as you wisen up and you go through more experiences. You have to change your ways. Also, the more relationships you get in, you should learn from those relationships and not continue to make the same mistakes and, you know, have the same patterns that you had. If those past relationships were toxic and you have someone that, you know, makes you happy, because I could see that this person makes you happy, right? So if they make you happy, you have to know too that this is someone that you should make the changes, the needed changes to keep them in your life, right? But yeah, so that's how they feel about you. Now, how do you feel about them? How do you feel about them? How's my collective feel? 4 of Cups. Okay. And tell me more about the 4 Cups. And the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. It came reversed. So what I'm seeing, collective, is you could feel like when it comes to this person that they're not interested in, or you could not be interested. Remember, the energy is interchangeable. You could feel like maybe you really wanted this, in the past when you first met them, but now you're starting to get maybe bored with this connection, or you're just not satisfied with the way things are going. So the cup that they're trying to offer you, you don't want it. You see this character's arms are folded. That could be you, or it could be them, your person. Either way, wherever it fits, guys, wherever it fits. But somebody here is not satisfied with the way the whole situation is going. And so you see on her shirt, it says over it. Somebody's over. It could be your person. They could be over you. That's one thing. They could be over. You see how there's a phone on the ground. This person's phone is on the ground, and it's like, it's almost like she's waiting on something, maybe waiting on a call or whatever, but the arms are folded. No. So this person could be someone that you're not in contact with right now, and they could be sick and tired of waiting for you to call them, or waiting for you to FaceTime them, or, you know, just maybe tired of having the same conversations over and over. This is a card of like boredom. Somebody's bored here in the connection. Could be you, and it could be them. It could be both of you. But we did ask, you know, how you feel about them. So this could be you. You could be tired of arguing or going back and forth. Because I do see with the Three of Cups, you guys do clash. So you could be sick of that. And then another thing is with this Ace of Pentacles, you were looking to have a new beginning with them, but I feel like you don't feel as confident in that anymore. You feel like this might not work. This might be a missed opportunity for you. When it comes to your person, you're looking at this as a possible missed opportunity. Like you could maybe feel this person getting ready to walk away from you, you know? And so maybe that's why you're feeling like this is a missed opportunity. Because, you know, when you deal with someone, I don't care if you dealt with them for a month, 2 months, 3 months, or more, whatever, and you are in constant communication with them, you start to learn them, you start to see how they move, you see a pattern with them, and you could very much feel this person walking away or disconnecting from you. And so that's why you feel like, oh, it's getting ready to end anyway. Okay. Well, what's the mutual energy between both of you? That's what I would like to see. What is something that you mutually feel between the both of you? What's the mutual energy between the collective and their person, Spirit? Look, you both feel out in the cold, abandoned. You both feel with this Five of Pentacles like the other person is neglecting, doesn't have time. You're both feeling, this is a very sad, dark, card here. So, and you don't feel the love. You do not feel the love when it comes to the connection. And you both feel this way. This is the mutual energy between you. You both are literally feeling, you might be feeling alone with this as well. Very alone, isolated, forgotten. You could feel also too, you both could feel that the other person just doesn't have the interest anymore, or the time, or they don't care. And it hurts you. It hurts you. Five of Pentacles is a very hurting, depressed kind of energy. And you guys used to have a good time. I could see that. With that Three of Cups, it was in the upright at one point. So you did used to make each other happy. Something happened. Well, what we saw what the blockage was. Tell me more about this Five of Pentacles on the mutual energy between the collective and their person. Look. Six of Swords, you both are just about ready to walk away from this. You both feel like, because look at the water here. You see how it's all crashing waves, but this character in the boat is moving away from. That boat is facing towards this water that's very calm. So I can see somebody has air in their chart, could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but the mutual energy is that you both feel, because you cannot get along, because you feel this relationship or connection doesn't make you happy anymore, and it's something that keeps you up in your head, and not in a good way. Swords are it's all about your mental, your mind. So the things that's been going on in your connection has been keeping you in, possibly in anxiety, worry, not knowing what the other person is doing. I just heard there's a lot of doubts here, and things are not clear. And when things are not clear, there's room for all kind of assumptions. So, and if you guys are not talking, there's no way that anything could really get resolved, right? So both of you mutually feel like you're ready to take that walk in the opposite direction. And because this is just not it. It doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't feel good. Okay. What's on the bottom of the deck? King of Pentacles reversed. This is the King of Pentacles. Well, I mean, again, more earth energy. You know, what I will say is, and I just got this, I just heard it in my head here, is that this is something that you would have to sit down and talk about. If you guys don't talk about it amongst each other and get on the same accord and the same page, let's see what the advice is. What's the advice here for the collective, Spirit? What's the advice here for the collective? The High Priestess reversed. I'll show you in the upright. This is the High Priestess. Okay. Came reversed. Tell me more about the High Priestess on the advice. The Hangman came reversed. So this is the Hangman. They want you to get out of your head. Get out of your head when it comes to this, right? And don't ignore your intuition when it comes to this connection and what to do next. That's your advice. Whatever you're feeling that you should do, that's exactly what you should do. If you feel like this person that you're connecting with is not someone that you need to have in your life, right? And they're not making you happy. They make you feel bad. They make you feel inadequate. They make you feel forgotten. They put you in your head. They cause you anxiety when you think about the connection. And your gut is telling you, spirit is telling you, your intuition here is telling you with this High Priestess that you need to step off, then that's what you should do. And don't stay in your head about it. The Hangman came reversed. Come up out of your head and stop thinking and dwelling on, should I do it? Should I not? No. What's your first instinct? Go with that. That's what they want to leave you with. Go with that. Okay? Because your instinct, your guts, your intuition, all that is God. That is spirit, the divine, Allah, whatever you want to call it. That is our higher power warning us. Okay? And when you don't listen to it, that's when you run into problems. That's exactly when you run into problems. Okay? So just keep that in mind, guys. And let's end it with some oracles. But before we do that, I said I was going to check on your finances. So I am going to check on them before I go. Okay. Let's check on the finances and see how your money's doing and, you know, your work life, your business, what's going on with that. Before we pull a couple cards for the oracles. How was Monday, guys? How was Monday for you? It was a manic Monday for me. Okay. as usual, okay? But the good thing is, guess what? Your girl don't gotta cook tonight. I got some food ready to be warmed up. And after I knock this out, I'm gonna eat. Now, let's see, collective, show me Spirit, show me the collective's finances and what's going on with their money. The Magician, ooh, you making it happen. And you see that infinity above this character's head? You have unlimited potential to not only just make money, but different streams and different sources of income. And I feel like you have gifts. You could use your intuition and make money off of, and create income just using your intuition in some sort of way, like having a platform for yourself or, whatever it may be. But you have certain gifts, because the Magician does have all of these different tricks and gifts that they're blessed with, and you're able to use these to create wealth for yourself. And so I feel like at this time, your finances are doing pretty damn good. Pretty good. And if they're not at this time, you have all the potential to make it work. Trust me. You see also how this character, the Magician, one hand is facing down here and one is up towards the heavens, towards the universe, right? So you have a way of put it this way. You are someone who's able to transform energy and take what the blessings and the gifts that you have just naturally and bring those gifts into fruition and make them materialize. Meaning you could think of something very easily. You could think of a plan, right? And just like this, you're able to make it actually happen in real life, right? You could take an idea and create whatever you want in the physical. So you have that gift. That's who the Magician is. They transform energy. They're able to make something out of nothing. You understand? And that's who you are. And so your funds, your money is doing very well. And if, like I said, if it's not right now, trust me, it's right around the corner. And you have everything that it takes. So the Magician has all the tools. The Magician has pinnacles. They're able to access swords, right? So you're gifted with intellect. You're gifted with being good with money, knowing how to handle money. And then with the wands, you have the drive, you have the passion. And with the cups, you are able to tap into your intuition and know how to move when it comes to business. So this is everything that the Magician incorporates and uses to get ahead. And that's who you are. That's how you're showing up. Beautiful. Amazing. I thought I was going to get into the oracles, but I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because I wanted to... Number one, she's getting hungry. Number two, I'm trying to keep the recordings shorter than usual, because I was doing like an hour a recording. I was doing 45 minutes, and I just don't have the time because I have other things, too, that I have going on right now. So what I'm going to do is wrap it up from here. I hope that... Let's pull one. I hope that at least what I pulled resonated for you in some form or fashion and it helped you. That's the whole point. Okay. If any one of you needs a personal reading, then my information is in the description box. Don't hesitate. Okay. You'll also find my IG listed there. And don't forget, you can also leave me a comment below. I always like to read them, and I respond. I definitely respond. I appreciate likes, and you feel free to share the video. But let's take a look at what you have here. We're just going to pull one oracle. No contact, blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication. So remember, we were in the tarot, we were talking about a person, right, that you are dealing with. This could be someone that either there's no contact right now or there's very little. And I feel like while there is no contact, you've just been, and maybe indulging in self-care. You see on the card, this person, it looks like they're getting a massage or some type of spa treatment, right? But you, instead of dwelling on the fact that you're not talking to this person, you're just moving on with life, because that's who you are. You're not someone who dwells. I can see you're not someone who, even if you're feeling down and disappointed or hurt, you just keep right on going. Like the show must go on for you. You're not somebody who stays stuck. And that's something that you should really honor and love about yourself. Everybody doesn't have that. Some people get stuck in depression when they're hurt, or if they feel used. What they do is they'll turn around and they'll take that hurt and pain and throw it on the next person that they get in contact with. So you're not that. I feel like you're at peace with yourself, number one. So in this silence between you guys, if there's absolutely no contact, or even if it's that you talk very little, you are moving forward. Nothing is stopping you at all. And you're going to continue to take care of yourself first, which is always a plus. You have to. That's a must. All right. I love you guys. I thank you for coming in, and I will see you on the next one. All right. Peace, guys. Later.